and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Dr. Bhumika. Let's look at today's top medical news. Enhanced flap technique achieves 100% success rates in head and neck reconstruction, study finds. Osaka Metropolitan University researchers have developed a technique for head and neck reconstruction that shifts the placement of transferred tissue with blood vessels attached, offering a safer, faster option for patients with complex tissue defects, especially those at high risk. The findings are published in Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery Global Open. Head and neck reconstruction plays a crucial role in the treatment of patients with head and neck cancer. The goal is to preserve functions vital for breathing, eating and speaking while maintaining the patient's appearance and quality of life. Traditional reconstruction typically uses free flaps, which may not be feasible for some patients, such as those who have had prior radiation treatment or multiple surgeries, said Tsubasa Kojima, a medical doctor and lecturer at Osaka Metropolitan University's Graduate School of Medicine and lead author of the study. Exposure to long-term air pollution may increase risk for venous blood clots. A large study found that greater exposure to long-term air pollution was linked with increased risk for blood clots that can occur in deep veins, which, if untreated, can block blood flow and cause serious complications and even death. The findings were published in the journal Blood. These findings came from a longitudinal study that included 6,651 US adults who were followed for an average of 17 years between 2000 and 2018. Participants live in or near one of the 6 major metropolitan areas, that is New York, Baltimore, Chicago, Los Angeles, Minneapolis and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Throughout the study, 248 adults, that is 3.7% of the study sample, developed blood clots in deep veins that required hospital care. The likelihood of this outcome was linked to anywhere from a 39% to a more than 2-fold increased risk based on long-term exposure to 3 different types of air pollutants. Exposure to air pollution, which can set the stage for inflammation and contribute to blood clotting, has long been associated with cardiovascular and respiratory diseases. Repeated doses of paracetamol may increase risk of gastrointestinal, cardiovascular complications in older adults. New research led by experts at the University of Nottingham has found that repeated doses of paracetamol in people aged 65 and over can lead to an increased risk of gastrointestinal, cardiovascular and renal complications. The new study, which is published in Arthritis Care and Research, shows that care must be taken when repeated doses are required for chronic painful conditions such as osteoarthritis in older people. Professor Via Zhang from the NIHR Biomedical Research Center in the School of Medicine at the University of Nottingham, who also led the study, said, due to its perceived safety, paracetamol has long been recommended as the first-line drug treatment for osteoarthritis by many treatment guidelines, especially in older people who are at higher risk of drug-related complications. Study highlights potential for circadian clock modulation in inflammatory bowel disease treatment. A review sheds light on the crucial link between the body's circadian clock and inflammatory bowel disease, paving the way for innovative therapeutic approaches. This study highlights the critical role of the body's circadian clock in regulating immune activity and digestive functions, revealing its influence on the development and progression of inflammatory bowel diseases such as Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Disruption in circadian rhythm exacerbate inflammation, suggesting that aligning treatment strategies with these natural biological cycles could improve patient outcomes. By advocating for personalized medicine that incorporates individual chronotypes, lifestyle interventions like sleep hygiene and meal timing, and real-time biological monitoring, the study paves the way for innovative rhythm-based therapies. This approach has the potential to significantly enhance inflammatory bowel disease management, addressing both the physical and emotional burden of these chronic conditions. The study reveals that both immune system activity and digestive functions follow daily rhythms governed by the circadian clock. Disruptions of this internal timing system has been linked to increased inflammation, suggesting it plays a key role in the development and progression of inflammatory bowel disease. Thank you for watching Medical Dialogue. Stay tuned for more such updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.